Hey YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Roman, and listen, it's a lot of shit going on out here in this world, and so we are back with another crazy crime story. And these stories always remind me to be vigilant, watch my surroundings, and be careful who I involve myself with. So let's get right into this. I'm like in utter shock at this next story I'm about to share with you. So I'm completely pissed off and completely upset and all of that. So as I'm telling the story, understand that that's where I'm coming from as I'm sharing it. So 34-year-old Stephanie Goddu, whatever the fuck her name is, I don't care. Stephanie Goddu of New Hampshire is finally behind bars. Now this crazy woman sent her, she sent her 3-year-old daughter in a Lyft by herself to daycare. I said she sent her 3-year-old daughter in a Lyft alone to daycare. Daycare called her to come pick up her child because she hadn't picked her up and no one would pick up the phone. So police came. Police took the child back to the house where they found Stephanie in the house, incoherent, drunk with a baby. The baby that they found in the house was covered in urine and seated close to a heater. An infant. They wouldn't even say the age. She was found to be strapped to an infant carrier seat and was wearing extremely warm clothing and a blanket. Apparently she was drunk and she's on drugs and she's a crackhead and she's a huge fiend. Now, this isn't the first time she's had this kind of situation with her children. Back in October 2015, she left an infant child in the care of her 8-year-old daughter. And so she would do this numerous times while she would get high and get drunk and have these binges and stuff like that. And so there was one time, I guess she did it extremely too much, and she had left another child of hers. I want to say the baby was identified as Eloanne Sanchez. Left her in a infant baby seat, and the baby's body began to stiffen, eyes dilated, like she was going into stages of morphosis, like she was beginning to die. Meanwhile, Stephanie was in the bathroom drooling over the toilet. So the 8-year-old daughter, who's her oldest child, told authorities that she thought that the mother didn't like the child because she witnessed her on several occasions just being very mean and cruel to her, even putting a blanket over the child's head. So she was never charged with the death of her baby. She was charged with reckless conduct and 2 counts of child endangerment. What the fuck was that? So now we have January 2021. She's sending her kids in a Lyft to daycare alone. She got a child in her care in the house in a pissy diaper, in a car seat, probably hungry, sitting next to a heater. My dog gets better care than that. My dog sleeps on plush pillows and plush blankets. Like, what is wrong with people? If you don't have the ability to take care of kids, don't fucking have them. It's a lot of us out here who want kids, and we're just not in we're not in the situations where we can just go out and just go have kids like that. But those parents who do, you have got to do better. It's not these kids' fault. You know how fucking embarrassing it is to go to daycare, get on a Lyft by yourself because your mom wasn't a grown enough person to do it with you? It sucks. It really sucks. And I fucking blame New Hampshire's child foster care system. I wish somebody could sue them, Because the first time the death died, y'all should have put it on her ass, and she should have had life in jail. And these kids would have been in foster care, taken care of the way they needed to be. This makes no fucking sense. Not in America. This is third world country shit. Are you kidding me? Now, the 8-year-old girl has to grow up with this traumatic experience of her careless ass mother seeing her little baby sister die, watching her infant sister go to school in a Lyft. What do you think now? So what do you think she's going to grow up and think that how her life should be without intervention? What do you think her steps? What do you think the trend's going to be after that? This is what I'm saying. It has to stop. Shit pissed me off. And what makes it worse is I don't want to sit here and say because she's white that the system allowed this to go on. But damn it, why? Why? You have people, I see people get their kids taken away from them or even have welfare checks on them just because of little shit. Because they went to school and they had stains on their clothes. So that looks like their parents aren't taking care of them. So they have the police, care system come do a welfare check on them. You would check on them then, but this isn't enough to y'all, I'm telling you, I don't even have it in me to get this riled up. It really, really bothered me. It really bothered me so much because, y'all, this is just one of so many more instances of child abuse, child neglect, and at such a young stage. 3, Lyft alone. I don't know where the fuck she went. Now, they said she made it to school safely and safe and sound. I can't even imagine putting my damn dog in a car alone without me. We flew on a plane and I had to bring him, talking about put him underneath. Are you crazy? Are you gonna be underneath with him? So the carelessness, we have got to stop, yo. We've got to stop, and we got to look at everybody else's stories and understand, like, some stuff the shit ain't right. In the words of Rita, the baddest roaster on YouTube, this shit ain't right, yo. Something about this is not right. She needs to be convicted. Talking about if convicted. No, when convicted, she needs to face mandatory life sentence. Those kids need to be quickly ushered into a foster care, a safe environment, and they need to be rehabilitated so quick. They need love, they need hugs, they need food, unconditional. I'm talking about an amount of food just to their access whenever they want to get it. You know what I mean? Shout out to these kids. If you ever, my heart goes out to you guys. I tried to find a GoFundMe page for you all to see if there was any support being lent to you all, but where would it go? New Hampshire, children in foster services or whatever you call yourself, you really failed them this time. And I hope somebody ass is on the line. I hope a whole fucking department gets right-sized, marching orders. It takes one for me and you're out the fucking door. And this would have been the one. A, B, and C, bye. Anyways, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Your thoughts, and if it's too sensitive for you to even comment, I understand. Like and subscribe if you care to do so, and until next time, deuces.